What's up, everybody? Pull up a chair. Let me talk to you. All right, today, well, this happened yesterday. It's about a elderly white man who crashed into a group of black people at a bus stop in Minneapolis. And the crazy thing about it is that they took him into custody. The police took him into custody, and then they released him with no charges, no reckless endangerment, no attempted murder, nothing. They just let this old ass man go before they had a toxicology report back, before they knew if it was drugs or alcohol involved. They just fucking let him go. And I don't get that. I don't understand that. Now I'm gonna show you two videos, and I'm gonna read parts of the article. It's kind of long. So in the first video, you're gonna have the news people who arrived at the scene giving the information, and then I'm gonna go into the article a little bit, and then I'm going to show you a witness statement. A witness did an article on Twitter, and he was there, and he was the only one, the black witness, who got information from the people who were around. It's the only one who gave the races of the people involved. The news article did, and the people who did the news broadcast did. And I think giving race in tragic circumstances is very important because it gives you context. So, okay, I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show you what the news reported. Let me see right here. Okay. All right, you should be able to see that. Let me see if I can make it full screen without it slowing down. Here we go.
At about 9:23 this morning, we had information that a van had crashed into one of the shelters, so here on Broadway near Lindale. What we now believe happened is that the van passed a bus that was actually unloading southbound on Lindale, north of the intersection of Broadway. That van, as he passed, hit the side mirror of the van, backed up, and then moved forward, hit the mirror again. Then, at that time, that van took a right-hand turn onto Broadway, headed westbound, and then crashed into the shelter. We don't know why that happened. We would love to know that, and we will know that. It's just going to take some time. The driver of the van is cooperating with us. He is in custody at this time. There were at least 6 people injured in this incident, 3 of whom were taken to North Memorial. They are being treated right now for critical injuries. What kind of injuries? I don't have information on that right now. 2 others were taken to Hennepin Healthcare, HCMC, and don't have information on their injuries right now. And then 1 other person was treated and released from here at the scene. Obviously, as soon as this happened, not only did Metro Transit Police, who are doing the reconstruction, respond and try and, our primary focus obviously was treating those who were injured. But we also had our partners in Minneapolis Police Department, Minneapolis Fire working with us as well. North Memorial obviously out here as well helping out. So I don't know what caused this. That's one of the things that not only will we be working with the driver to try and figure out what was going on in his mind, what was going on in the van, but also we'll be doing some of the other resources. It's a busy intersection. We will have lots of witnesses that we're talking to, and we have witnesses that we have talked to. Not only that, but we do have video that we believe will be able to help tell some of that story too. So hopefully all of those pieces will come together and give us a fuller picture of what happened leading up to this incident.
All right, there you have it. Now, like I said before, it's very important nowadays, considering the racial climate that we live in, that people, when you report something, give the whole truth, give context, give details. And when crimes are committed, it's very important that you give the race. They only tend to give the race when the perpetrator or the criminal is black. But when it's white, you have to wait days before you even find out, and that we wouldn't have known that. Now, in this entire article, not one time did they mention the race of anybody. 83-year-old motorist slammed into a crowd at a bus stop in North Minneapolis Tuesday, injuring 6 people, 3 critically. Okay, let me see. Nobody. Quiet. Okay, police took the man into custody but released him later Tuesday pending further investigation, said Metro Transit spokesperson Howie Padilla. The crash was not the result of a chase, Padilla said, but authorities are still trying to piece together what happened. Okay, so they took him into custody Tuesday and let him out the same day after running over 6 people without knowing if there were drugs or alcohol was involved. All right. So it said preliminary information confirmed witnesses' account that the driver headed south on Lawndale Avenue in the 10 van, clipped the mirror of a southbound Route 22 bus that had stopped on Broadway and unloaded passengers. So it clipped the mirror of a bus. He backed up and struck the mirror a second time. Like, that's crazy. Okay, and police have not indicated what caused the crash. They have not said whether drugs or alcohol were a factor. And if you don't know it's a factor, that seems like something you will want to find out before you release a potentially dangerous criminal back on the street who could have been targeting black people. So, let me see. And I can tell you right now that this was a predominantly black area simply by the stores in the strip mall. They said the mango shelter and broken glass covered the sidewalk at a bus stop in front of a strip mall that included a Quicket wireless outlet, a liquor store, and a check cashing business. Typical black fixtures in the black community. And as you can see, if you can see that, it's nowhere in this article even gives the suspect name or race. Now, I wouldn't have known about this being a potential terrorist attack by a potential white supremacist if the guy who broke the story, the hood reporter, gave account of what the actual witnesses saw. Okay, so I'm going to show you this video as well.
A north side tragedy. What appears to be from what spectators have told me.
I'm sorry over.
What appears to be from what spectators have told me is that a white man in a van rode around the block several times and intentionally crashed into the bus stop where it appears to be a bunch of brothers and sisters hanging out.
No way. So.
And it's tragic. I was on my way to work and was like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, man, what happened was, if you see, there's a van that crashed into the bus stop right on Broadway in Lindale, and it's a tragedy. I'm talking about severe tragedy. Let me see if I can zoom in real quick. They're trying to save people that's in the bus stop.
Okay, there you have it. I mean, and the fact that this white dude can run over 6 black people at a bus stop and get let go a few hours later without charges or anything, it's no coincidence. What do you expect when white kids can go up in a school and kill 15 people, injuring 20 more, and then their actions don't get labeled as an act of terrorism? You know what I'm saying? So we have to be able to get our stories out when things happen to us from the white society. Terrorist attacks and violent acts against black people have been on the rise, and it's important for us to be able to get our word out, get the story out first, and truthfully and honestly, and then let people in that area know that, hey, it was this guy who went around doing terrorist attacks on black people. You need to be careful, keep an eye out. This is not the first time some white person ran over black people, and all of a sudden he was released and let go, and no charges, and they just ruled it as an accident. In my opinion, there is no accidents, there are no coincidences. So when more reports come out, if they ever choose to release the guy's name, and hopefully a mugshot, or give an update about recharging or putting charges on this man, I'll let you guys know. I'll be the first to let you know, I promise. And I'll see you soon. If anything else comes across my desk, I'll let you know. Have a good day.